there's an unmet need to share the importance of name and identity.
A new Instagram account is providing a space for immigrants and migrants to talk about their experiences navigating across cultures and languages by sharing the stories behind their names. The creators hope it will provide cross-cultural insight into the immigrant experience and identity.
In all of the discussions around anti-racism and social justice that we've seen over the last couple of years, this is this sort of small niche that people don't really talk about.
Joanne Wong and her friend Vanessa Toy launched the account after Joanne's personal post about her name led to what she calls a tidal wave of responses from people sharing their own stories. Apart from creating a platform to share those stories, they say the idea is to expand discussions around systemic racism and how it can manifest in daily life as microaggressions.
There are a lot of generalized understandings of what those microaggressions can look like, but sometimes we don't really get it until we have these more intimate stories. It becomes a bit more of something that people can latch onto and see the diversity of ways that even just a simple name can have a multitude of potential microaggressions or other challenges.
Joanne says she hopes the account will provide some perspective and a learning experience about such challenges.
We have individuals whose names are too ethnic, and I'll use that with quotes, but then who also have names that non-racialized individuals have considered not ethnic enough. Why is your name Amanda? What do you mean your middle name is Julie? That can't be right. That's not Indian. That's not an Indian name. So that can't be your name. And that's a really, really, I think, important lens for people who don't have to think about this to consider, so that when they do meet someone who is racialized, they can maybe approach that introduction with maybe a more open mind, so they don't make assumptions about what someone's name should be and what they should sound like.
The account is receiving a variety of submissions, and Vanessa stresses they're making space for both positive and negative experiences and the gray areas in between.
We don't want to necessarily cater to one type of story, right? It's actually the diversity of different ways that things can exist, because that's really the goal that we're working towards here, is that a multitude of ways of identity should be able to coexist with each other.
To learn more about the account and how to submit your stories, you can go to our website, citynews.ca. For City News, I'm Dilshad Berman.